I think we could collectively say, as America, this election was a fucking joke all around. I mean, doesn't matter who you wanted to win. It was just a joke on TV, on Facebook, and I hope this teaches you all a very good lesson that electing a president should not be a joke. I wasn't for a particular candidate, to be honest. However, I was utterly shocked when I awoke this morning to find out that Trump was the president of the United States. Like, what the fuck? Now, let me just say this. Over the course of this election, I learned from Hillary how to lie, cheat, maybe steal a little bit. And Trump, you know, taught me how to hate and be a bully and judge other people. You know, it was like a pretty close, like, race in my head, to be honest. And then I walked out of my apartment this morning and I went down into New York City. I rode the subway, I walked around, I got into my office, and people throughout this entire time, the train, the streets, literally, my entire office were just straight up sad. Like, people were very, very just somber, quiet, like, what the fuck happened? Like, people were genuinely concerned about their future. And it wasn't a joke anymore. And seeing people's reactions, you know, kind of made me start thinking a little bit more about my own personal choices and what I felt before the election was over. And I thought about, you know, if I walked into a cafeteria and Hillary was at a table and Trump was at a table, which one of them would let me sit at their table? Probably not Trump. I mean, he's publicly came out and bullied minorities and handicapped people and LGBTQ, etc. people and whatever. You know, he's just been a big bully and he's been a big ball of hate. And you know what? He wouldn't let me, like, share his juice box. And he wouldn't let me, like, have a bite of his pudding. Because I'm a fucking unicorn, to be honest. You know, he joked about sexual assault and, you know, the list goes on and on. And for me, what solidified this entire thing was that at least I could walk into the cafeteria and sit at Hillary's table. I mean, she might lie to me and be like, I really like your bracelet, and not mean it, but it'll make me feel good. And you know what? Whatever she wants to do behind closed doors, fine. But at least she's nice to me, and at least she doesn't judge me. At least she'd share her pudding cup. So, in all seriousness, though, I was very empathetic to seeing the people around me that, I'll tell you right now, I start a new job. They're all strangers. I don't know anyone like that. And people were giving each other hugs, and just, it was sad. Like, and on the subway, it was just like a whole new color. You know how you could see, like, the vibes of people and, like, their auras? Like, it was just, like, black. Depressing as fuck. And I really empathize with those people that were in pain because of what happened. And, you know, I'm not going to say Trump won't make changes that may or may not be awesome for me or awesome for us as a whole. But as far as I'm concerned, like, he's starting at, like, negative, in my opinion, because I already know that he wouldn't welcome somebody like me. And it's kind of shitty. But hopefully we all can just move on and just support each other and power through, because we don't have a choice. So since you can't really change what's happened, you can change how you feel about it and your perspective on it. So I urge you all who are feeling blue to you know, mourn a little bit and then try to look at the bright side, I guess. But yeah, it was an interesting day. It was a sad day, and I hope America doesn't, like, implode. It's scary. Yeah. Well, that's all I gotta say. Happy day after election. We're done.